I've told this story before, more than once. Matter of fact, you've also gotten to hear me talking about this story to Dallas Richmond. There was a guy I knew named Chance Dale, and one day Chance thought that, well, because he was trying to have sex with a young woman, that I should have sex with the other one. Well, I wasn't okay with that, and neither was Nicole Knudsen. Thank goodness she spoke up when it made a difference. If she hadn't spoke up, I'd have had to speak up. She was just a little bit faster on the take. If she hadn't been, Chance never would have let me hear the end of it. Now let's fast forward to the last 6 years. Nicole Knudsen, her excuse for not trying was that she was so far away. It doesn't matter where you are, you can turn in abuse against an at-risk adult. Now her and her entire family were aware that I went up there to help rescue Jamie Curtis from an abusive relationship. Every single one of them. Obviously, they knew quite a few details for people that I'd never spoken to about it. Now, here's the thing, is that after all these years, how many times has Nicole Knudsen tried coming forward? None. Matter of fact, right now she is making a severe safety issue in Chapel, Nebraska, and she's not even in Chapel. She's created that safety issue by looking the other way, by doing absolutely nothing. That's not what friends do. So why is she on my friends list still? Now, she was one of those people before Natalie was killed that, well, I can't honestly say that I reached out to Nicole Knudsen before Natalie was killed. I can't. I don't know. I could go back and take a look. Chances are pretty good that she might be, but that ain't the same as a guarantee. Now, there's a recording with her on my YouTube channel where we do talk about some of my predators, like Jamie Curtis and Todd Rust. He's one of them weekend warrior Christians. You know the type. They believe in Jesus when they can use it for manipulating others. The rest of the time, it's about getting drunk and getting laid. Sweet. See, that's the thing. All these witnesses of these situations never come forward. They want to talk at me or type at me. They don't hear a fucking word I say. I don't matter to them. I don't matter to Nicole Knudsen. She doesn't care who gets fucking hurt. She sure as shit doesn't care about who hurts me. She sticks around on my friends list, but isn't a friend. A friend isn't going to fucking turn a blind eye like that. A friend isn't going to make every excuse why they can't. A friend will find a fucking way. If you're a friend and your friend reaches out to you because they are being abused, they don't need you to fucking talk over them. Now with Nicole, the recording that I have with her, yeah, she definitely talks about what a POS Todd Rust is. She's a lot nicer about it, though. See, it don't matter who's right and who's wrong. If a woman does something fucked up, she just have men fucking gang up on him, no biggie. That's what Stephanie Larkin did. That's what Jamie Curtis did. Nicole Knudsen helped Jamie Curtis get away with repeated crimes against me. Because Jamie Curtis has a vagina, so she matters. Whereas I'm not worth shit. Now, between helping me to turn in the crimes committed against me and forcing me to post up on the internet, everybody forced me to post up on the internet. Yes, it's forced. If I had a friend or fucking family member who gave a shit, I wouldn't have to go to the goddamn internet. Now, of course, these people who have lied to me for years all of a sudden want to play a let's make a fucking deal. We played that once before, remember? You fucking stabbed me in the back and didn't keep your word. Didn't keep your end of the bargain. At least Nicole didn't promise anything to me. At the same time, you know what? Most of those folks, they knew me in person. They knew the hell that I had to go through in Chapel, Nebraska. But they never spoke up. Begging people to care. If you have to beg people to care, they're not your friends. If this shit happened to Nicole Knudsen, I wouldn't make excuses to look the other way. I wouldn't make excuses to ignore 6 years worth of abuse. Now, thank goodness Nicole Knudsen let me know about her brother Zach's drug addiction. Makes a lot more fucking sense now. Is he schizophrenic and delusional, or is it drug-induced? It doesn't matter. He's still a predator. You guys want to literally ignore everything that I've ever done for you and everything I've ever done for others. You want to ignore every piece of abuse that I endure over and over again. You stick around on my Facebook as if we're friends when we're obviously not. A friend is not going to look the other way. When people are mean and evil to me, I fucking speak up. Oh yeah, but I'm not allowed. If I speak up, I'm a horrible person. Did I go to you for help, Nicole Knudsen? That's probably about the simplest one to ask. Did I go to you for help? Did I go to you for help? See, there's lots of people that I've asked that question of, and I have the evidence. It really just comes down to whether or not you're a piece of shit or not. If you can look the other way for 6 fucking years, you're a piece of shit. Why haven't I told Nicole Knudsen to go away? Well, that's because I remember who she was. I remember what she did for me when Chance was being Chance. And I want to believe that that Nicole still exists. The Nicole who's going to stand up for what's right because it's right. course, in that particular situation, I think it was more of her standing up for herself. I'm not a dirty little whore, and I don't fucking owe it to Chance to go having sex with whoever the fuck he wants me to have sex with. I'm sure her mentality wasn't much different. Maybe it was. Maybe she had a big old crush on me, and that's why he was pushing me on her. But see, that right there is what's called speculation. Speculation. There's no factual basis in it whatsoever. If I was to go, oh, well, you know, she was just had this head over heels in love with me thing, and she didn't get her way, and, you know, blah, blah. No, that's not what it was. That's what it was with Natalie. Natalie had fucking expectations, and when she didn't get what she fucking expected out of me, she went out of her way to make sure that everyone I knew was going to look the other way. Not that it fucking mattered. They never cared to begin with. And all those years in Chapel, Nebraska, all those years of abuse, there was the people who ganged up on me, and there are the people who watched. There was no in between. It's not Nicole Knudsen's fault that people did horrible shit. At the same time, I don't trust her. So you guys get to see your friends and family. You get to have actual conversations. I don't. I've spent 6 fucking years alone. Alone. Six years having to trust complete and total fucking strangers because the people I know in real life don't give a fuck about anybody but themselves. So then I end up with nut jobs like Stephanie Larkin and Michelle Dolphin Ellard, or Michelle Yoko Stewart, I guess is her real name, who fucking procrastinated and bullshit and fucking lied at me, and then, oh, Sean, I kept my word. No, the fuck you didn't. She certainly didn't keep her word. Then again, that situation never should have happened. Now, the fucked up things that Nicole's brothers did, that wasn't her decision. She didn't make her brothers do those fucked up things. She didn't make her brothers druggy pieces of shit or alcoholics or fucking selfish assholes. The thing is that all of these people, the things that they told me, they should have told the fucking cops. When it came to the abuse by Jamie Curtis, I had to endure that a lot because nobody gave a fuck. When it's a woman who does it, you look the other way. Even if you don't like her, you will look the other way. The problem with being a disabled and at-risk adult, especially a homeless one who's male, is that nobody gives a fuck. People think that because they typed pretty words at you, that is the same thing as helping. No, it's not. When women help each other, they work together to destroy somebody's life. No qualms, no beef, no fucking remorse. If you tell a woman no, you will not have sex with her, she can and will destroy your fucking life. I avoid sex like the plague for a fucking reason. It's gross. And it fucks your head up. Makes you do evil shit to people because busting a nut is what's fucking important to you. That goes for both men and women. I like Nicole Knudsen. but she's not a friend. I wanted to believe that Dallas was my friend. I wanted to believe that Zach was my friend. I wanted to believe that a lot of people were my friends. But looking back, they really weren't. Any of them. It was a matter of what they could get out of me. And Nicole Knudsen is not like that. She has never been like that. She has never, as long as I've known her, been an evil fucking cunt. Ever. To anyone. She's a very nice person. And often very straightforward, thank goodness. But she's not a friend. She is someone that I care about. She is someone that if she was harmed, I would speak up. It wouldn't take me 6 years. It wouldn't take me 6 weeks. It wouldn't take me 6 days. It wouldn't take me 6 hours. It wouldn't take me 10 fucking minutes. You guys are all selfish people. You think that if you ignore someone who is being abused, that makes it okay. Oh, I was just minding my own business. No, the fuck you weren't. When innocent people are abused, that is all of our business. All of ours. I didn't choose for Zach or Dallas to be the pieces of shit that they chose to be. But it was a decision they made. They didn't just wake up one morning being lying pieces of shit. They didn't just wake up one morning as alcoholics. No. They had to fucking stick mass quantities of shit in their system. Zach is addicted to meth because he spent lots of time shoving methamphetamine into his system. Dallas Richmond is an alcoholic because he spent many years shoving mass quantities of alcohol into his system. How do you have a conversation with an alcoholic or a fucking meth head? You don't. It's not a conversation. It's like arguing with a Christian. People get just as fucking stupid on the Bible as they do on meth. Oh, you were on meth, so you should get away with the crime. Oh, you're a Christian, you should get away with the crime. Nicole Knudsen doesn't try to make me feel like I'm a bad person. But at the same time, she's not going to do anything about the abuse. She's not going to speak up. She's not going to hear my side. If I'm assaulted and I get a hold of her, she's going to tell me she can't do nothing because she's so many miles away. Let me tell you how much I hate her. I don't. I don't hate her brothers. I don't hate her mother. I don't hate her sister. But I sure as fuck don't like her dad. Well, I take that back because so far as I know, Mark isn't actually her dad. She don't like him either. Actually, I think the word she used was hate. We get to see how all a woman has to do is bat her eyes and tell the right lie, and everybody will fucking destroy innocent people's lives over her. Nicole Knudsen's not doing that. She's not actively trying to destroy my life. But just like at the very beginning, she could have made a difference, and now she could make a difference. But it's not about right or wrong, is it? Is it ever? You guys don't care about right or wrong. If you get something out of someone, then you help them. Because you might get something out of it later. I didn't do that. I didn't help Miss Jerry out of her fucked up situation 7 times. No, I really did, didn't I? Helped her move on 7 separate occasions. Was it because I expected something? No. That came out of my fucking pocket. I'm not going to pretend for one moment that I paid for the entire bill. There's no way in hell that I possibly fucking could have. Thank goodness for Miss Jerry. She had other men to help. That's right. That's what we're here for. When we're abused, we need to go to the back of the fucking bus. But when you need something, we better come out of the woodwork and fix it now. Jamie Curtis wanted to yell at me, "Fix it now!" That was before Natalie was killed. After Natalie was killed, it's take it down now! And then there's Veronica Bruce. Take it down, Sean! No. I will not fucking hide the truth for any of you. Nicole Knudsen did not choose to be predatory. However, there's some information that she's privy to that, well, I let her know in the hopes that she would turn it in, especially since the safety concerns involve her family, as well as the other citizens of Chapel, Nebraska. Now, when I asked about it, she saw it, she didn't respond. Well, let's hope nobody ends up dead in Chapel, Nebraska. However, if somebody ends up blasting the school or blasting a church with an AR-15 with a folding buttstock, got a laser sight on it, it's got a reflex scope, it's camouflaged, it's got a forward grip bipod. If that's used to kill somebody, I tried. I tried turning it in. That gun, when I was arrested in the hotel room in Sydney, Nebraska, I was in that hotel room because Megan Missigatis was supposed to help me to turn in the crimes that were committed against me by Scott DaCosta and his fucking goons. While I was at it, I fully intended on turning in that fucking gun. Well, instead, that gun sat underneath that hotel bed for 7 months. 7 months while I tried to get a hold of somebody to turn that shit in. I even tried telling my fucking public pretender, not that he was gonna fucking listen. He wanted me to fucking hide it, just like the rest of you fucking pieces of shit. No, I cannot consider Nicole Knudsen a friend. But if she was abused, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she was abused. She's got plenty of people she can go to that'll help her turn it in. I don't. I've got people who will fucking lie to me and bullshit me and pretend like they care in concept. I go to other people to turn in these crimes because I'm not allowed to turn them in myself. I'm not allowed. I'll be threatened, harassed, intimidated, and fucking blown off. You guys don't fucking give a shit, do you? Because it's not happening to you. I don't hate you, Nicole, but I gotta tell you, within the next couple of days, I'm gonna have to start posting up screenshots. I'm gonna have to start posting up our messages between each other, not out of a matter of hatred or disrespect, out of a matter of necessity. I've tried to do the right thing every step of the way, and all people want to do is ignore it. My predators didn't fucking ignore it, Nicole. I did everything that I could to help Dallas out the best that I could. When I first got there and he was all depressed, he still had a job at least, and that was good for him. Then he lost his job, and for 7 months, I paid for pretty much every goddamn thing. Well, part of it anyway. Your family paid for a lot of it too. Obviously, Dallas knew a lot more about the situations than he let on. Yes, Dallas intentionally ripped me off on more than one occasion. And he was honest about it. He was honest about the fact that the $400 that he needed for insurance. He was honest about the fact that he didn't spend it on the insurance. He got food and some cigarettes and some booze for himself and Harley. So then he came to me again saying he was sorry that he did that. He needed some money and he wouldn't ask if he didn't really need it. You know, I wouldn't have asked for the help I needed if I didn't really need it. But no matter what, he couldn't because he was too depressed. Too depressed. Too depressed. Too depressed. But you guys expect me to fight through my depression. You expect me to be happy regardless of the situation. You expect it. So the second time Dallas needed insurance, I gave him $400 again. Then his dad, registered Nebraska sex offender Mark Richmond, came over to the house. And I'm sure this ain't something that Dallas wanted me to hear, but his dad gave him $400 for insurance too. So altogether, he got $1,200 for insurance. Is that Nicole's fault? No. I'm glad Nicole let me know about her brother and his meth addiction. That wouldn't be Dallas. That would be Zach Richmond. I got recordings with Zach on my channel. I got recordings with Dallas on my channel. I got recordings with a lot of witnesses on my channel. Why didn't they ever try coming forward? Even once. No matter what, there's always some excuse for you to look away. And that's how you end up on my YouTube channel. That's how you end up with your information public, because it's not your information. I went to you for help. I was lied to. Perhaps not by you. But that doesn't matter. The cops outright lied and claimed that I never tried to get help. I've got your excuses saved. It's not that I didn't try to get help. It's the people had nothing but excuses no matter what. It won't make a difference. Yes, it will. If you try. Instead of make excuses for 6 years.